BB Landers was in here the other day talking about how he thinks a big difference this year why you guys are playing so well is you're practicing more football, and he meant like just 11 on 11, ones on ones. And he's been here for 5 years. And he said they're doing it. You guys are doing it a lot more this year than in the past. Just what's led into that, and are you seeing the same thing he is? That's maybe one of the reasons for your success so far.
I think that we've done we've kept the schedule pretty consistent. Pretty much the same way. We have done a few more 11 on 11 things. I don't know. I think everybody looks at it a little bit differently. I know that there's good energy right now. I know the guys are enjoying practicing right now, and they're playing with a lot of energy. We do some tempo things at the end of practice. More team oriented, but the schedule really hasn't veered all that much. But I do know guys are playing with a lot of energy right now.
So he was exaggerated maybe just a little bit.
I don't know. I probably have to go back and look. I think when you look at the preseason, there probably was more team reps.
Okay.
Especially when we didn't have pads on. We're really trying to learn how to practice against each other with no pads on. So that's probably what he's referencing.
Second row left, Bill.
Ryan, I know you guys are playing a lot with two tight ends, and it looks like maybe Austin's playing at some age, at least a little bit. Where is Jalen Gill and trying to get on the field more, and what are you hoping to see more from him?
Well, he's getting an opportunity in practice, and he's the more opportunity you have, the better chance you have to go get on the field. And so that's he's one of those guys that has to step up with this opportunity. And we had a lot of guys in front of him. He's had he's had KJ, he's had Paris, he had CJ, and Austin's playing some H2. Yeah, like you said, 12 personnel, and so now he's getting pushed to the forefront. So he's going to practice to a point where everybody trusts him on the field, and so he's going to have that opportunity. And now it's a matter of what he does with the opportunity.
Right next door, Ari.
Hey Ryan, before you were the head coach here, some widely known, I guess, that you had some other opportunities to be a head coach elsewhere. And I was wondering, during that time, what was your mindset in terms of staying here? Did you foresee, hey, coming back to Ohio State, it's important that I wait for the best opportunity for me. There's a chance that this could happen. What did happen? Can you just take me through the thought process of what you were thinking at the time when you could have left and gone somewhere else?
Yeah, I think it was hard at the time because we were always in the middle of the season. There was so much at stake here every week that it wasn't like it was the off season where you could sit around and think about those kind of things. They were all happening really, really fast. And my family loved Ohio State. And, we were tired of moving around, and it's always good to be courted. It's good to have offers, but at the same time, this is where we wanted to be all along. You never could forecast what was going to happen like this, but we certainly didn't want to move or go anywhere. And especially when you get to a place and you're recruiting certain guys and you get them into your program and you feel like you're building something on offense. That was really good, and I didn't think too much of it, and had those conversations with Coach and with Gene, and felt like this is home, and we're making it home, and we love it here. So.
How prudent does an assistant have to be in terms of not just jumping for the first opportunity, but jumping for the right one?
Yeah, I think that's really important. And it's you can't really everybody's different. It's not one certain way for everybody, but this place is a special place, and I think being an assistant coach or a coordinator here is better than being a head coach at some other places throughout the country. I just think it's that special of a place.
Front row right, Bill.
Jordan Fuller seems to be the guy. If you were going to have a most likely to succeed, he might be that guy on this team in terms of off the field stuff. What would you want to say about him in terms of the academic stuff, the play, obviously, but just him as just a guy?
Yeah, he does everything the way you want your son to do it. If you had a daughter, you want him to marry. That's the kind of kid he is. He does everything right. He's academic All-American. He's a tremendous football player. He's playing at a high level right now. He's got really good leadership. He does things off the field. He's very, very respectful. He's a team captain. It's like, how many things can you do right, And that's Jordan, and we're really blessed to have him.
Front row right, Austin.
Ryan, I want to respect your injury policy. Just trying to get clarification on Tyreke from last week. Would that have been a precautionary thing, or was that a new thing? It's in the second half.
Yeah, new thing.
Okay.
Yeah, something new going on, and we'll just continually see how he does today, and then have maybe an update for you tomorrow.
How important is he just to what you guys want to do with that pass rush?
No, he's a big part of it. He's part of that depth. The good thing is that Larry's recruited well, and we got some good depth there in case he wasn't ready to go. But we got some good guys in there, and if he's ready to roll, then we'll play him.
Third row right, Dan.
Ryan, you've talked a lot about toughness, but you've also talked a lot about mental health and breaking down those stigmas. How do you balance those two things? making sure that guys are being tough, but then also making sure that they feel comfortable speaking up when something's not going right.
Yeah, because I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. Like, I don't think, if you're tough, then you don't have, to be aware of your mental status, and I think they go together. And I think you can be physically tough, mentally tough, and emotionally tough, but along the way, you may need some help getting there. Just like, you need help to get physically tough, you need some help to get mentally tough too. And that's okay. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay when you're struggling, and we want to make sure we have that environment. We have guys on the team that need help with that, and they ask for help, and we get them that help. And especially when you're at a place where people care about you, the coaches care about each other, the players care about each other, the staff cares about each other, then they want to be tough. And I think right now, I'm proud to say that we've played tough in these first 3 games. Now the challenge is going to be, can we sustain it throughout the season?
6th row, right, Spencer.
Brian, you talked earlier in the season about the depth of the offensive line. I think he was really excited about that. But 3 weeks on film now, a lot of those twos of the offensive line got to play. Do you still feel that confident in the depth there as you did 3 weeks ago before you saw this guy playing in the real game?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because we haven't played 4 full quarters really. So we'll see. We'll see as time goes on, and the season. We'll get to like midway through the season, probably have a better idea of that. But when the guys have been in there, they've graded out pretty well so far. That being said, there's still a lot to clean up. I keep saying that, but it's true. I mean, there's so many things that are going to show up as the season goes on that we need to get on right away. We got to get them fixed, and so we'll do that. And again, it goes back to how we practice. If guys are practicing at a high level, then they deserve to play. We'll put them on the field.